Hey, what's good, YouTube? Today I'm back with a new video, and today we are doing the underground meta tier list. Talking about the underground meta, what's popping, what's hot, what's not. You know, there's a lot of factors to what's meta and what's not, you feel me? Like, things can be on the rise, things can be on the decline, things can be corny, things can be cool, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna talk about all that with just a bunch of random things associated with the underground. So let's not waste no time, let's get straight into it. So first up, we got NonVicious. Now, if y'all are kind of tapped into the underground, maybe you've seen him on Twitter or something like that, he is blowing the f up right now. I don't know where he's getting all this push from. I don't know if it's like an industry push, like if he got signed or something. That's kind of what it seems like, but I'm seeing him everywhere, right? And if you haven't heard of him, basically, he's a Young Thug clone. Now, there's been a million Young Thug clones in this world, bro. Like, it just doesn't stop ending. NonVicious though, he doesn't really switch it up, I ain't gonna lie. Like, it's just straight up Young Thug, bro. Like, there's not a whole lot that differentiates him, but I can't lie, he has some swag, bro. He has some swag. It's tough. I don't know exactly where I want to put him because it's not very original in the slightest, but I think with how much he's been getting pushed recently, we could see a huge increase in NonVicious stocks. So, you know, it might be worth investing, but at the same time, I don't think he's original enough to hold himself to be the next big thing. So, I'm gonna be generous, honestly. I'm gonna give him a cheeky little A tier. You know what I mean? Like, potential's there. The music's actually good. I ain't gonna lie, the music is good, so fair enough. We'll see how his career goes. I think he's gonna be on the rise for sure. Alright, next up we got the new Isaiah album. Now, if y'all don't know about this new Isaiah album, it was kind of like a little low-key drop. He didn't really promote it at all. It's not on streaming. It's just on SoundCloud, and it's 37 singles. Just out of the blue. We haven't got Isaiah music in so long. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I've been listening to this non-stop. Like, the past 3 days, I've been listening to nothing but this album. If y'all haven't checked it out, check out Leader. Check out Digging My Own Grave. You My Drug, No Pressure. Those are my 4 favorite songs. But it's just like an hour and a half of greatness, bro. I love what he's doing, because usually Isaiah's music, you know, he be on like some low-key, you know, laid-back shit, which is pretty prominent in this album. But there is a lot, like, he's diving into this new sound, which I've noticed he's been dabbling in for the past year or two, where he's kind of, his vocals are a little more silly, like he's trying less, and I feel like he's doing like a really strong like southern accent, and it's so original. I haven't heard nobody do like this strong like southern accent like that. It just makes his music like fun and enjoyable. I really like it. I think that album's gonna do great. Oh, look how it lines up. Look, they kind of go together. That's kind of crazy. All right, yeah, go check it out. I've been loving this album so much. Next up we got BAFK by Netspan. Now, I was a very big Netspan fan. I would consider myself a very big Netspan fan. And I was mad excited for this album. I was loving it a lot. I was like, whoa, this is a great album. Damn, they're gonna blow him up, whatever. Over time, I'm starting to think like, nah, like, this isn't the most listenable thing in the world. It's too much okay beats, bro. That's the issue with it. I feel like this could have been so much better. I think something has been off about Netspan's image recently, or just like the push he's been getting. Like, he's too industry. He's been getting too much industry push. Everything seems too commercialized. It doesn't seem very organic. Like, it doesn't seem like that Netspan when he first started blowing up, dancing in the bathroom, whatever. It's a different person now. I don't know. I'm not really feeling his grills either. Like, I don't know if this is a weird take, but like, just his grills make him look like, no, you're not supposed to look like that, Netspan. Like, it doesn't work with you, bro. Now, I'm not trying to go too hard on Netspan, because I am a big fan. I'm a very big fan. I think Netspan is the future of the underground. But just this album in particular, I don't think it's great. I think Netspan can do a lot better. And I hope that next album comes sooner than later, because this was a little disappointing, I'm not gonna lie. Even though I was listening to it hella, I don't know, bro. I don't know if I want to give it a B or a C. B or C. Where do I want to go with this? I'm not gonna lie. Nespan, you can do better, bro. Get off them okay beats. We on to something new now. Get back to the Zoot beats or something. It's gonna be so much better. Alright, up next we got Saw Baby. Now, Saw Baby is one of my favorite artists of all time. Probably my favorite artist of right now. Just so unique. Even though, okay, listen, he is a Young Thug clone, similar to NonVicious, as I was talking about earlier. But like, Saw Baby is a lot more original. He has his own sound. He does such a good job at world building in his music. Like, I just feel like, listen. If you guys have only listened to Saheem because that was blowing him up, whatever, go listen to his old albums, bro. Go listen to Sandus. Go listen to Squidtastic. Go listen to Barnacles. Those are my 3 favorite Saw Baby albums. They are so far, and I'm loving that he's getting so much attention now because of the attention that Saheem's getting. I just wanted to keep dropping consistently, bro, because I feel like it almost felt like he was retired before Saheem dropped, and now I feel like it's looking a little better now. So, Saw Baby, please keep it going, bro. We love the new music. Also, I made a Saheem reaction video, and I was showing y'all. My girlfriend made a Squidtastic cake for me, and I'll throw up a picture here. It's so nice. Shouts out to her for that cake. Anyways, I got in contact with Saw Baby because of that cake, and he's actually gonna be sending me and my girlfriend some free merch. So I'll keep y'all updated with that. Hopefully I get the free merch. I don't know when it's coming, but it's on the way. It should be at least. So yeah, that is mad exciting. Alright, next up, we got Young Dabo. Now, Young Dabo's been fairly well known for a while now. You know, like Crying to Frank Ocean, etc., etc. But he has got a lot more steam recently because obviously he got on stage with Cardi, and he dapped up Cardi in the car or whatever. He got 2 hats from him, all that stuff. Great stuff. I'm proud of Dabo, honestly. I don't think he's necessarily the next big streamer. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know what it is about Dabo's content. I feel like he's just not mature enough to really get his hands on the streaming game yet. I feel like he's still pretty young. You know, he's got some work to do before he can really get in the big dog leagues. But I hope he makes it work, because I know a lot of people think he's gonna be so big because, like, he was on stage with Cardi and whatever. But you know, he has to put in the work to be the next big streamer. So I'm not sure, honestly. I do hope he blows up. I'm loving all the wave of new streamers that have been pushed in the underground, etc. recently. It's just great that we actually have like a strong community coming together now. Like, before 2020, I feel like the underground was like barely a thing. The underground didn't really start until like 2021, I think. Like, that's when the term underground. Before, it was kind of like just the SoundCloud scene, right? Like, just, you know, but it didn't really have the community it does nowadays. Nowadays, it's getting big. So I love that the streamers are coming together to make a nice community. You know what I'm saying? Dabo, I'm gonna give you B tier, bro. You do got potential. All right, next up, we got I Am Music by Playboi Carti. Now, this album is not out yet for those in the future. You know, I'm making this video. Currently, it is January 15th, 2025, and we were promised this album in 2024. Now, to give y'all some backstory, I'm one of the biggest Carti glazers ever. I ain't gonna lie, like, I kind of keep it on the low now because being a Carti fan is kind of corny, but, you know, he is my favorite artist. Even though I haven't been as expressive about my love for Carti recently, you know, I'm still so excited for the album. Like, I'm genuinely thinking, like, when this album drops, this is gonna be my favorite album, and it's gonna be hard to beat. I've always said this for as long as I've been a Carti fan. Like, the only person that can top my favorite albums is Carti, because all Carti albums are my favorite albums. So, you know, that's just inside the mind of a massive Carti fan. So just so you'll get where I'm at, right? And we were promised this album in 2024. And I'm not gonna lie, the excitement was peak. Started 2024, ended 2023. I was like, oh my god, we're getting it. And as it started getting, you know, towards the end of the year, people are losing hope. I was actually believing we was getting this 2024. I swear to God, I was like one of the only believers in the world, bro. Everybody was losing faith in this rollout. And it came 27th of December. You know, I was on the Spotify looking at it. It ain't show up, and it hurt me a little bit, but I'm like, nah. I was coping hella, and I was like, nah, we getting it the 31st for sure. Like, wouldn't that be fire? Like, 31st, like December 31st, 2024. Like, oh, that's so cool. None of that happened, and now I have to accept the reality that we're getting this in 2025 minimum. You know, this this isn't even confirmed. It's 2025. Cardi hasn't said a word this year, bro. So at this point, this album is cooked, and everyone knows this, right? If I was his manager or his label or whatever, I'll be really scratching my head like what to do, because no matter what, people are gonna be mad no matter if this album drops or what. Now listen, it's gonna drop, and I'm gonna be like, oh yes, like that's so great. I love music. This album's so good, right? But at the same time, like, people are just gonna be like, people are already sick of Cardi, and him dropping the album isn't gonna reverse the damage he's done, right? Like, people, like, if he dropped this 2024, like literally like December 31st, 2024, people would have forgiven. But it's too far gone. I'm not gonna lie. This album is cooked, even though I'm really excited for it, which may not come across in my voice, but deep down, you know, I do know I'm gonna enjoy the album. The hype is just no longer, bro. And it's crazy I'm putting this in D tier, bro, but I'm genuinely disappointed in my favorite artist, cause I gave him so many chances, bro. So many chances. Next up, we got NFR podcast. Now, if y'all be looking at YouTube shorts, they be on my YouTube shorts hella, bro. They be talking about J. Cole, Drake. They be the biggest Drake glazers, bro. It's crazy. They some fellow Canadians, you know. I live in Australia, but I was born in Canada, so you know I kind of relate to them on that level. You know, we got my boy Lou, and you got my boy Ants, right? I know their names because I'll be watching their shit, right? So they be talking about music, right? They be talking about rap in specific. And you know, sometimes, I ain't gonna lie, 90% of the stuff they talk about, I don't care. They be talking about lyrical rap and all that bullshit. They be talking about Nas, like, bro, I don't care. I'm not trying to hear that. But you know, every once in a while they be saying like, ooh, something about Cardi, like, ooh, I like this song from Whole Lotta Red. I don't like that. And I just like hearing takes, you know? Or like they'll be talking about Thug, they'll be talking about the underground, like sometimes, very rarely, but they'll be talking about like Netspend or like Lone Ken, Yeet, whatever. Like, it's kind of in the realm of like stuff I like. So I'm like, oh yeah, finally NFR is talking about something I like to hear. So, you know, NFR is cool, but for the most part, they're kind of like rap caviar in YouTube video. You know what I mean? And I think they're popping on TikTok as well. Y'all, I'm pretty sure that if you on TikTok, you probably know what I'm talking about. So yeah, NFR, I don't know, they're kind of funny, they're kind of cool, but like they're so normie, bro. Like I really feel like a 30-year-old like watching this shit, bro. I'm gonna give them a C. Like, you know, NFR is alright. They cool. Sometimes I just be listening to their stuff. They got interesting ideas, you know. They actually be creative with their ideas. I'm gonna give it to them. So yeah, next up, we got Uniqlo. Bro, I be wearing Uniqlo every day, bro. I love Uniqlo. I got Uniqlo everything. I got like 10 Uniqlo shirts, couple Uniqlo shorts I be wearing every day. Got them on right now. Don't get their socks. Their socks is kind of weak. You can go Uniqlo at anything, to be honest, bro. Like, it's always a safe option. Uniqlo umbrella, Uniqlo gloves, like, bro, I just be going crazy in there. And I spent so much money on so many, like, random ass clothes, bro. All these pants, all these shirts, all these hoodies, whatever. Bro, I don't even be wearing none of them. I just be wearing Uniqlo. This ain't Uniqlo. This is Unsound Rags. You know, just because I was popping out with the Uniqlo way too much. So I did have to, like, switch it up a little bit. I think this is a little, like, swaggier option. Like, I don't know. But, like, I'll show you. Nah, I deadass be wearing these every single day, bro. Like, it's a very similar shirt. So cheap, affordable, good quality. Like, bro, I be wearing Uniqlo every day. You know, going somewhere special, trying to get a flick for the gram or something, like, you know, I'ma pop out in something cooler. But just for like a default outfit, bro, you can't go wrong with Uniqlo. I really love Uniqlo, bro. Next up, what we got? Pokemon Pocket. Nah, if y'all know about Pokemon Pocket, you know that's the crack of the iPhone, bro. That should be iPhone crack, bro. Especially if you're a Pokemon fan. Like, bro, I've been a Pokemon fan since I was 5 years old, bro. I really love Pokemon. As you can tell, I got some Pokemon up there. Got a Pokemon card in my dang iPhone, you feel me? And this app coming out is something crazy, bro. Like, it's not as big as the Pokemon Go hype, but it's still a big app. Like, I noticed like a lot of people do be fucking with this app, and I'm on this shit every day, bro. I'll be checking my Wonder Picks every time I can. Obviously, whenever I get a pack, I'm going straight to the pack. I'm gonna move on quick, bro, because I'm gonna start losing like audience retention or whatever Mr. Beast be saying. But yeah, this is definitely a S tier, bro. Big fan of Pokemon Pocket. Go download it today. Next up, we got Australia. Now, Australia is cool. It is the country in which I've resided in for the past 19 years or so. And I really like it, bro. You know, it's very hot right now. And it's very hot in Australia. But, you know, I think it's a good place to live. But, you know, housing prices are kind of crazy. The Eshe epidemic is a little wild. Like, shouts out to y'all Eshes. There be some chill ass Eshes out there. But, you know, some of them be a little like, look, I ain't gonna say too much because the Eshe is gonna come after me. But you know, Eshes are like the equivalent of like hoodlums. You know what I mean? They're kind of hoodlums. I ain't gonna lie. Which, you know, Eshes, that ain't necessarily a bad thing. You know, I'm not gonna say too much, but you know, sometimes it get a little dangerous. Sometimes you look at them funny and they be taking your shoes, bro. And it's really getting crazy, bro. Like, the more life goes on, the younger the Eshes begin, bro. They dead ass be like 5-year-old Eshes with the craziest rat tails, craziest mullets and everything. And I'm dead ass be scared of them, bro. Like, I be trying to avoid them because you don't know what they got on them. Bro, a 5-year-old with a knife versus you with no knife, bro. You don't know how that's gonna end up. It can get real dangerous. So I ain't gonna lie. Australia's cool country for sure, but you know, shit be getting dangerous, bro. So I'll be putting it in B tier because you can't be certain. All right, next up we got working out. Nah, I fuck with working out. I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with working out. Now I ain't gonna show the guns because my tan's kind of crazy. I be wearing so many oversized shirts that be making my skin look extra white, bro. Like, I'm already kind of white as it is, but bro, these guns gotta get gate kept. Cause one day I'm gonna pop out on the gram or something, like really be flexing them, and y'all gonna be like, damn, bro, he built like that. And I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm built like that. So, anyways, working out. So, you know, I think this is kind of boss because it's good for your health. You know, you're gonna live longer, you're gonna feel better. You know, you're gonna do something productive. You know, instead of laying in bed all day, scrolling through reels, scrolling through whatever you be scrolling on, you gonna feel like a lame for the rest of the day. Like, oh, damn, I'm a fucking loser. All I do is scroll. But, you know, you get yourself in the gym, you know, get your body moving a little bit. You're going to be like, I earned this scroll. You know what I mean? I earned this YouTube video watching. I earned this video game playing. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Now, working out is crazy. And I really like that Rick Owens quote. You know the quote he be saying, like, no amount of clothes is going to make you feel as good as you in a nice toned body or whatever. Like a nice physique. You know what I mean? And, you know, that really be boosting your confidence more than spending money on anything, bro. So that's where the real gold is, bro. It's inside. It's your body, bro. And, you know, eating healthy, I feel like that kind of goes hand in hand with working out. Getting nice, you know, in shape, eating healthy, whatever. You're going to feel amazing, bro. And, we gonna go on a tangent for a minute. Bear with me. But, like, bro, when I was in school, I was really, like, I really wasn't happy with myself, bro. And you know, shit was getting rough for me, and I was like kind of going through it, right? But then, you know, I tried working on myself. I got out of school, and I was really like, okay, I'm gonna work out, and like I'm gonna do this and that, whatever, bro. And now I'm like a real giddy person, like, bro. I'll be happy with life, bro. Like life actually be lit, bro. So yeah, if you kind of down in the dumps, and you wanna like work on yourself, bro, and like, you know, start feeling better, I definitely recommend working out because this shit is kind of bust. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna put working out in S tier, bro. You know, get a good routine in, get some vegetables in your body, bro. You're gonna be feeling great. It's fire. Alright, next up, we got Blackboy Max. Now, Blackboy Max, I've been watching him for a couple years now, bro. I ain't gonna lie. he's like, his growth in the past couple months has been crazy. Ever since he signed a phase, you know, he's been popping off, bro. Like he just had that little TJ thing, you know, blowing him up. Everybody talking about him. Everybody knows he's a Blackboard Max, a household name now. It's crazy. But anywho, he is a chill ass dude, bro. I really fuck with Max, bro. Like, bro, I was watching, like, cause I'm in Australia, or I don't even know if it's cause of that, but like, I don't be watching Twitch streams, right? And I think it's cause of the time zones, but at the same time, I don't know. I just don't really care to like watch streams and that. I like watching the, you know, meat and potatoes that get clipped and like sent on YouTube, whatever. And I really just love watching the YouTube videos of Max, bro. I've watched them so much to the point where I kind of feel like I have a parasocial like relationship with him, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like he knows me, but he don't know me, which is kind of sad. But yeah, great streamer. I feel like his content has I've kind of lost interest in it a bit since phase or something. Like, I don't know. Before, like, pre-phase Max, I felt very it felt very personal. You know what I mean? Maybe it's because he had a smaller community. Maybe he was acting different. I can't exactly put my finger on it. But that Max was peak. And I'm not saying Max now is, you know, he's changed or anything. Because I still think he's a really down-to-earth person. But, I don't know. Maybe I've, like, grown past keeping up with clips and everything. But, yeah, I used to love, like, listening to his story times, etc. Early like song wars and stuff like that. Like that stuff's cool. I don't really find myself listening, like, you know, keeping it in touch too much now, but he's still a goated streamer. I ain't gonna lie, he is definitely the best streamer on Twitch. Next up we got TikTok. Now TikTok I've always really hated, bro, and I'm not exactly sure why. I guess if I really dig down in my cranium, I could really tell y'all like what I hate about TikTok, but I think it's really just the community, bro, and like what they be doing to the music, bro. They be ruining everything good, bro. They took Cardi away from us. They took the underground away from us. All the underground fans that be on TikTok be so corny, bro. Like they be so what's the word? Corny, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. Corny. TikTok, get your ass in E tier. This is supposed to be F. I ain't gonna lie. I looked up tier list on Google. We gonna make this F. Discord. Now Discord's interesting because, you know, I'll be on Discord a little bit. You know, I dabble. You know, I've had my times where I'm on Discord hella. I've had my times where I'm not on it a lot. Recently, not really. I mean, the past couple of days I've been gaming with my friend, which I don't usually do a lot, but you know, Discord for me has had a bit of a resurgence. Like, it was like, you know, I'm kind of here now. You see that little Ross? You know, I'm kind of dabbling again. But, yeah, the thing is with Discord, bro, like, you can't be, like, straight up, like, ooh, yeah, I be fucking with Discord, bro. I love Discord. Like, you gonna sound weird as hell. You know what I mean? So, that's why I'm gonna give it a fairly low rating. But, besides that, like, since I've been saying the negatives, let me say some positives. So, Discord is a nice place to, you know, meet people with like-minded shit too. Like, I wouldn't know a lot of my friends if it wasn't for Discord and like all these communities, you know what I mean, that really bring people together. You find very like-minded people. But also, when you think of Discord, you be thinking like just weird people, you know what I mean? Like, nah, Discord ain't the coolest thing in the world, but it ain't exactly the worst thing in the world. I'm gonna give it a C tier. Twitter. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I used to be the biggest Twitter hater. I just thought it was like mad negative and whatever. I used to be on Twitter way back, and then I took a massive break from it. Like, I wasn't on Twitter for years and years. And I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. I kind of be gatekeeping this information because of all the shit talking on Twitter I used to do. But I have been a bit of a Twitter user recently. And I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of good. I ain't gonna lie. Because I be getting up to date with all the nice, you know, interesting stuff that's going on around the world. Sometimes you be getting the crazy shit in your feed that you don't want to see. That's just like, you know, the only reason it's popping on Twitter is because it's like shocking and people are like, you know, they have to like rewatch it or things of the sort, or just like reply being like, this is so effed up, bro. A bunch of engagement bait on Twitter, top shit. But oh, porn as well, bro. The porn be going like, not like, the porn is just out of control on Twitter. That's what I'm trying to say. Can you go A or B? You know what? I'm gonna give it A. And I did want to talk about this. Instagram, bro. Instagram has been my go-to social media for years, bro. I've always been very active on it. It's probably my most used social media platform besides like maybe YouTube, if you consider that one, right? It's social media at the end of the day. They're all kind of very similar, but Instagram just always felt very nice and modern to me, and like it just felt like it's gonna be the future. You know, everybody be on Instagram. That feels like the #1 platform right now, especially like for the youth. You know, maybe if you're old grandma, it's gonna be Facebook, but like, grandma, we don't be on Facebook no more. You feel me? Okay, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Recently, I don't really be on Instagram that much. I took a massive break from Instagram, and I think the reason why is because it felt like a bit of a chore, like replying to messages. Saying that makes it seem like I don't really like talking to people. It makes me seem like I'm fake, like I don't like talking to my friends or nothing. But I don't know how to explain it. I was really like, I just wanted to chill, and I felt like every time I opened Instagram, I felt like I had to go and reply to people. Like it wasn't something I could just do in my free time. Like it felt like a need, right? And the reason it felt like a need is because if I just wanted to like look at shit on Instagram, I'll be interacting with posts, right? And a lot of my friends, we all follow the same pages. So like, if I'm interacting with some posts, my friend's gonna see that and be like, you know, maybe I'm overthinking it, but my friend's gonna see that and be like, oh, he on Instagram right now? Why he ain't reply to my DM? Like shit like that, right? Which is some real overthinking shit on my behalf, but it just made Instagram feel like a bit of a unpleasant space to be, and that's kind of why I've been transitioning to Twitter a bit. Like I don't be posting on Twitter, but I just, you know, that's where I go to get my information, my daily dose of scrolling. Not all the time daily, but like bi-daily dose of scrolling. You feel me? So, you know, I'm gonna give it an A tier just because I do think Instagram is actually the better platform. But I just feel like I can scroll in peace on Twitter. You know what I mean? I don't have to worry about replying or, you know, interacting with my friends' posts. Because sometimes, you know, your friends be dropping shit and you feel like you have to, like, you know, drop a, like, funny, interesting comment or something. But you can't think of nothing. You know, it feels like a bit of a chore. So, yeah, that's my take on Instagram and Twitter. Let me know what y'all think. Next up, we got I Love You, Kevin. Now, this dude is really on the rise, bro. Like, let's see how much monthly he's got right now. Okay, he still has 500 monthly. Who's calling me? From New Zealand? Hello?
Hi, this is PayPal. We have detected a suspicious transaction of $945 in your PayPal account.
Cat, I guess I got the wrong number or something. I don't know what that could be about. Anyways, I Love You, Kevin. So this guy, the reason why I think this guy's gonna blow up is because if we look at his stats, right, this guy has had a massive spike in listeners. Now he was getting around, you know, 1 to 10 listeners per day, which isn't great. Towards the end of last year, he started going up, and the reason for that is because he's been making these trillers, right, and he has been implementing the use of AI. And his trillers are going crazy, bro. Like, they're getting a lot of attention, and they're nice to watch. So y'all see what I'm talking about.
Strut bold model wobble colossal but keep up. Strut bold model wobble colossal but throttle. I say I am the I say I am the people leader. My footsteps they follow. I took a trip for bags and bread. Yeah, shout out Roscoe. These niggas shot with TG for bags cause the cost low. I say free turned up in a party. She look around with a bottle. I bottle a bottle. Why bottle a bottle? I bought a bottle of dime and spin around on the bottle.
See what I'm talking about? This is just great music. Great music paired with great trillers. It's just the combination for success, you know? Like, shit like this is what got Nespan famous. Great music plus great trillers equals success. Summers, great music plus great trillers, success. You feel me? Now, this guy's trillers are so good and he pumps them out so much. I could keep showing y'all these guys, the Trillers, but you guys the Trillers, but I recommend just checking it out yourself. ILY Kevin, and this guy calls himself Trill God, and you hear that a lot in his music. He calls himself Trill God, aka TG. He be saying TG hella. That stands for Trill God, right? So, not a very well-known person, but I would highly recommend investing your money into I Love You Kevin, aka Trill God, aka TG. Last one we got Bitcoin. Now, many of y'all may see this and be like, oh, Bitcoin's the next big thing, right? Because Bitcoin was $20 back then and it's $50,000 now, right? Well, think about this, right? So back in the day, $1 could buy, no, like $100 could buy you a house, you feel me? Nowadays, $1 million buys you a house. The value is this now. Now, what's crazy about Bitcoin is that people see the graphs, right? The things going up. Have y'all seen the American dollar? Listen, I don't have a photo with me right now, but it goes like that, right? And if you actually align them and do the math on everything, this is kind of steep. The US dollar, super steep. So if you actually do the math on it, Bitcoin is losing money, right? The more Bitcoin you buy, the more money you lose. So that's why I think Bitcoin is probably the worst investment. I think it's the most overhyped thing in the world. I was gonna give it F tier, but I ain't gonna lie. In today's meta, there is something called rug pulling. And rug pulling is easy money, y'all. I highly recommend, like, if you just starting out, just getting into the scene, popping out with like $1,000 in your bank account or something, you can flip that, make a couple of like tens of thousands, like doing a rug pull scheme or something. But I only recommend doing that about once or twice, because otherwise people gonna catch on. You're gonna get a bad reputation. People ain't gonna fall for it like over and over again. But you know, that easy money when you spawn in is decent. It gives you a good starting point. I'm gonna put it in the D tier. It's not F just because of rug pulling alone, but yeah, keep in mind the schemes of today's society, bro. They be trying to say Bitcoin's going up. Bitcoin's going down, y'all. So open your eyes, get smarter, think wiser, and stronger. Alright, guys, that was the video. Hope y'all enjoy it, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye bye.
Strut, Vogue, model, wobble, colossal, but keep up. Strut, Vogue, model, wobble, colossal, but throttle. I say, I am I say, I am that people lead on my footsteps, they follow. I took a trip for bags and bread, yeah, shout out Roscoe.